Good evening, St. Andrews. I'm sitting out here outside on our deck, and I was at the office today. I spent most of the day there working on my message for Sunday. On Sunday, we're going to talk about hope. And how do we have hope when it's not easy? Actually, when things aren't easy is the best time to have hope. And we're going to talk about that on Sunday. We're actually going to be in the last chapter of the last book of the Bible. And I don't go there very often, but there's, in the last chapter of that book, the Revelation, there's a beautiful passage that I want to talk about and share for a few moments. As I was preparing the message, I thought about another passage that reminds me of hope, and that's in Jeremiah chapter 32. And there's an interesting thing that happens there. Jeremiah does a crazy thing. He's called to do it. Everybody around him must think he's crazy. He makes the worst real estate investment ever. Some land comes open, and by his rights, it's his right. He has an option, basically, because it's family land, and he's the next one in line to buy it. Now, what's going on is that the empire, the huge, largest empire in the world, Babylon, is besieging the city of Jerusalem. And there is no hope that Jerusalem is going to come out on top of this one. And so, for all they know, all their norms, all their laws, all their notarized documents, everything could be burned, destroyed. There are no hard drive backups. Like, nobody knows what's going to happen. And so as he's signing the documents to buy this land, I'm sure the notaries are going, this guy is absolutely crazy, except he wasn't, because he was called to buy it, because God was sending a message through him to Israel. It was an act to demonstrate hope. Because in the passage, and I don't have it right here in front of me, but it's in Jeremiah chapter 32, essentially Jeremiah says, I'm doing this because houses are going to be built here again. Vineyards are going to be grown here again. The fields are going to be tilled and farmed. It's going to happen again. It might not look like it now, but I can see a future day. That's the Dan paraphrase version. I took a lot of liberties with that one, but it's in Jeremiah chapter 32. So you can check it up for the beautiful poetic version of what I just explained. I hope during this time of staying at home that you are finding ways to practice hope. Again, when things aren't the best, that is the time to practice hope. We're going to talk more on Sunday about how to do that, and I hope to see you then.